What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show. To check out the entire show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. And we move on to the final game on Max's card. We stay in the SEC and we finish off with a banger. Reed Arena, College Station, Texas. The LSU Tigers 10-4, 5-3 in the SEC at the Texas A&M Aggies 7-6, 2-5 in the SEC. A team that is offensively falling apart. Let's see what we are dealing with. LSU opening up as 5-point road favorites. There is a 5.5 on the board. This total is 141 at almost all the books. We do see our first 140.5 making an appearance. LSU coming off their second straight double-digit loss, 82-69 at Kentucky on Saturday night. LSU shot the ball very well all season, was shooting bricks. They shot 38.5% from the field, 17.4% from three. They only turned the ball over 5 times, but were out-rebounded 46-31. Trendon Watford went for 26 points, 10 boards. He's averaging 18.7 points, 7.3 boards on the season. Cameron Thomas went for 18 points, but that's all he does on the stat sheet. 2 rebounds, 0 assists, 0 blocks, 0 steals. He's averaging 21.7 points on the season. What happens when one of them struggles or one of them's off or anything is they don't succeed. No one else scored more than 6 points in that loss at Kentucky. Let's move over to A&M. They've lost 2 straight in 4 or 5. All their losses, every loss they've had this year has come by double digits. When they get down, they just don't seem to have any fight in them. Their offense is drying up. They shot 39.2% from the field, 23.8% from three. They scored just 50 points against Ole Miss on Saturday night. In the loss prior to that, at home to Missouri, they shot 36.5% from the field, 30% from three, and scored 50 points. Sorry, that was 51 against Ole Miss, 50 against Missouri. They only have one player scoring double digits, Emmanuel Miller, 16.1 points, 8.2 boards. On the season, just 42.4% from the field, 29.3% from three. I wonder, Max, is this a bounce-back spot for the LSU Tigers against an A&M team that can't score or has great difficulty scoring? Max, SEC action, the close of your card. Take it away.
Listen, Jim, let's first off show a little respect to Texas A&M. They do recruit smart. They come up to Canada. They poach some of our Hoops Factory products. And you just named one, Emmanuel Miller. Straight from the Hoops Factory they call Canada. Land of maple syrup and beaver tails. Well, I'll tell you one better. You know what? LSU, they like to eat beaver tails, and they like to eat beavers. I personally don't because they don't taste good, but I'm not judging. Let's go with LSU. You know why, Jim? Because LSU's been playing like shit. This is a get-right game. This is a game that they know that they can hammer this opponent. They beat them by 20-something last time they played in December. And the fact is, the way that they won that game is the way that they win a lot of games. They have strong first halves. They go wire to wire. They don't need to have extreme defensive adjustments, and they have potent balanced scoring from their main pieces. I think that with Cam Thomas, listen, we gave him 2 opportunities to have standout performances on big national TV spots, and he fell on his freaking face, sort of like I fell on my face on Saturday's picks. So I'll say this, Jim. I think that this is bounce back city. Cam Thomas is going to have a lot of ability, a lot of space to get off his 3-point shot. I expect a 25 to 30 point performance from him. This is a spot where I just don't understand the line. You know, we're talking about an 8-point spread in LSU. Now we're talking about a 5 or 5.5 at Texas A&M. I think it's a little fishy. I think that it's based off the recent performance of LSU, and I think that Texas A&M's home court is being overvalued. I think that there is lots of unders in A&M's past and present, and I think that there is possibly another one coming in this game. I don't trust Texas A&M to improve any of their offensive flaws that they had in the first game against LSU. Savion Flagg went 0 for 10 from 3, so I don't expect him to do that, but I don't expect him to go 5 for 9 or something like that. I think that with this LSU team, the simple formula to covering and not making me lose minutes off my life watching this game tomorrow is this. Get out to a first half lead of 5 points or more, establish scoring at all three levels, get your guys to the free throw line, get Texas A&M playing on their heels, and keep these guys off the freaking glass. Keep them out of the lane. Focus on getting close proximity shots unless your name is Cam Thomas. And if you win the turnover battle, you're probably going to win this game by more than double digits. I don't understand the line, but I'll take 5 with LSU, and we'll end the show, hopefully, on a nice, tasty beaver tail.
I like it. And it's moved to 5.5 at FanDuel. We can still give you the 5 at Circa. It's still 5 at Bet365, but it's minus 115 attached. So let's get Max LSU minus 5 at minus 110 available at Circa. And that concludes Max's card and a fun Tuesday card for our Maxwell Smart. Let's go over his action, Max. Listen up, see if I've made any mistakes. We start 1 p.m. Eastern with the Tulsa Golden Hurricane minus 1.5 at plus 102 at FanDuel. Then we have the Richmond Spiders minus 10.5 at minus 105 at Bet365. We also have the under 155 at minus 110 at BetMGM.